All right, so we're back. We're cruising with Joe.
What's up, man?
We're cruising in the Bug. We're in a 72 Bug, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Going to get a couple sandwiches. She's loud. She's rowdy. So, Joe.
Yes, sir.
When did you get this car? You're a JDM guy at heart. What made you get it? What's the history behind the car a little bit?
So, funny enough, like you said, I'm a JDM guy. I've owned mostly Japanese stuff. Like, I've had 31 cars. 90% of them have been Japanese.
Wow.
My mom's ex-boyfriend brought this car home one time, and I was like, what is that? And he's like, no, trust me. So he takes me for a ride in it, and instantly I was like, I need to buy this car off him. I don't know why. I have, to this day, I just, 3 weeks later, it was mine.
Wow.
And I've had it since 2009.
Nice.
Yep. Weirdly enough, I've had a headache the entire time. No, it's honestly for what I've put the car through, because I've literally driven this thing because it is a Baja Bug. I've driven this thing over the river and through the woods, and he gets mad, sure, like any 53-year-old German would. But, you know, he does his best. And some days that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely. What about work to the car? I mean, as far as what you've done?
So I've had to, this car unfortunately is very piecemealed because I haven't had the heart or the space to tear it fully apart because I love driving it that much. Yeah. It does have the engine out of a 1970 because the original engine seized. I changed the shifter in it. I've redone the entirety of the front brake lines and the junction. You know, tires, maintenance, stuff like that. I'm trying to think. There's not really much else. It's obviously straight piped, as you can hear. But yeah, not really much. Thankfully, these cars don't take much. They're like 1,900 pounds stock, and I figured with all the fiberglass this particular one has, because it has the Baja fenders and everything, it's probably down to 1,700, which I only have 60 horsepower on a good day. Yeah. And it's still, it does what I need it to do. It's not a highway sprinter by any means, but it's fun. You know, it does have the Baja kit, so it's been cut at the nose and the tail. It's got a rear engine cage, and yeah, it's got fiberglass fenders, fiberglass hood because of all that. So yeah, and you know, it's really, it's super straightforward. I had to reroute fuel lines because it has stainless fuel lines now, because the original ones were like, we quit. So yeah, that's really about it. Not much done to it. Needs a lot, but that'll come down the road, pun intended.
Over the years, you see more and more Resto mods. I've talked to Joe a little bit about this, but I want to get his take on it. Are they a win or a loss? Are you a fan of Resto mods? What do you think?
Oh, Resto mods are amazing. So one of the biggest things right now is you hear a lot of older dudes saying, oh, no one's into cars, no one's into cars. But they're hoarding a lot of them, right? Yep. So what a lot of people are doing, they're finding these old neglected ones that most people would consider unrestorable, and they're putting modern comfort on them. I don't understand people who don't think that's a good idea. Like, oh no, my car looks cool but is super comfortable and has AC. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I could do that to this on the cheap, I absolutely would. Right. I love the idea of it, you know? It's the idea of a modern drivetrain, especially. Like, a lot of people swap Subaru engines into these cars. Interesting. And rotaries and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's nice because you get in it, you turn the key, and you know it's going to start. True. So I am absolutely 100%. And you get a radio in them too.
Right, yeah. So we got some most subs as a crew. I'm ranking mine probably a 4 out of 5. Subway's here. Most subs is here. Jersey Mike's is top. Probably 4 out of 5. What's everyone thinking?
I don't know where
you got that thing stacked, ham and cheese.
Yeah, but it's the most plain sub in the world. But I give it a 4. I give it a 4 for. Dang. Yeah, no, because they made up for the lack of ingredients by putting more of the ham and cheese. So true. Can't hate on that. All right. What you guys got?
We got the same Z's.
Yep, we got the same Z's.
Hot pastrami.
Hot pastrami with pickles, provolone, and brown mustard. I'd give it a solid 3.
Same.
All right, you can't go wrong with a good 3.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, so sandwiches were pristine. We're wrapping up. So Joe, I want to know what, at the end of the day, what is your plan with this car? Is it a forever car for you?
Oh yeah, no, hands down. I've had it for this long. It would be kind of stupid to get rid of it. And you know, when you have a car this weird, I guess, this different, nothing replaces it. And at this point, it's got to come apart. Unfortunately, I got to turn it into a big old IKEA assembly. I'd like to fully restore it and not back to its former glory, but you know, to a point where it's better to drive a little bit more and not as rusty. So that way I can take it back off road without having to worry about anything go through it.
True that.
So,
all right, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate you. We'll see you in another one.
All right. Hell yeah. Take it easy, bud.
Absolutely.